Kia ora everybody, welcome to this FIBA World Cup Qualifiers press conference for New Zealand versus the Philippines here at Spark Arena in downtown Tamaki Makaurau. In tonight's game, New Zealand beat the Philippines 106-102 in double overtime. For the first part of this press conference, I'd like to welcome in Coach Tim Cohn and Dwight Ramos from the Philippines. A warm welcome to you both. Before we get started, just a quick reminder to please turn your phones to silent, and today's press conference will be conducted in English. If everyone is settled, we'll kick things off. Coach Cohn, your immediate thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, it would have been nice to be able to come down here and steal a game. That was would have been special, and the fact that we got as close as we did, obviously, is a huge disappointment. You know, once you feel like it's in your grasp and then you let it slip away, it makes it tough. We had chances in both overtimes to, the regulation and overtime to win that basketball game, and we just came up short. So, but bottom line was, our guys came to play. They expended an incredible amount of energy just staying in the game. Went down by 12, I think 11 or 12 points early in the game and battled back. Got ahead by 7, I think. And but again, we just couldn't hold it. But we missed some free throws. Probably fouled a few times that we shouldn't have, and that was really the story of the game.
And Dwight, your thoughts on a crazy double OT game?
Yeah, I mean it was a good game. It's tough when we lose that close, especially when we, like Coach said, we had it. We had chances to win and then we let it go. But I'm very proud of the team because we came here and played against one of the top teams in the world, and we were right there to win the game. So we never gave up despite us going down, and it was a good game. Very proud of the team.
Awesome. And just before we hand it over to the media, we've got some questions from FIBA HQ for Tim Cohn. How do you like the way your young guys performed today, guys such as Juan, Carl, Kevin, all delivered in tonight's game? Do you see them taking a more regular role moving forward?
Well, that's how you evolve a team, right? You try to win with your veterans and you develop your young guys. And our young guys have been developing over the last year and a half, 2 years, and every time they've come into a window, they've gotten better. KQ, and when we first got them on the team, they were like 21 years old. Now they're 24, 25. So they have evolved along with the team. So that was the vision from the very beginning when we put this team together, that they at one point would be the main guys. And it may be coming a little more quickly than we thought, but they are certainly stepping up and playing at a much higher level than they were when they were first on the team. So we're real proud of those young guys for continuing to improve. They both play in Korea, KQ and Carl. So they get a lot of improvement there, and Juan is is becoming one of the premier point guards in our league. So back in Manila. So again, they have great futures ahead of them.
And you just talked about KQ there. One of the adjustments you made tonight was putting him at the 2 as a way to address Gillis being undersized. How would you assess that move given the way that KQ performed tonight?
Well, yeah, we wanted to get a little bit more size in the backcourt, so we moved him back there because we felt his skills were good enough to. He can do a little bit of ball handling. He can shoot the perimeter. Obviously, he gets to the rim as well. He's a great athlete. And we're going to hopefully see more of that with KQ. And again, like I said, it's just an evolvement. They're evolving as players, and we're evolving as a team. And that's what you want in a basketball team. You don't want to stand still, and you want to keep moving forward. And these young guys are developing and helping us move forward.
So I'd like to open up the press conference to questions from the media.
Dwight, you've had a fair few close games with the New Zealanders now that I guess they've just had your number. What makes them a tough opponent for you guys, and how frustrating is it, you know, they would get over the top of them?
You know, it's like I've been playing against them almost since like 2021, playing against them every year, and so it's always been tough. And I think the reason is because, you know, they're so physical, pressure the ball, and it makes it really hard for us to get into the offense. So obviously the rebounding is tough, and I think that's what they pride themselves in, is kind of roughing us up a little bit, getting offensive rebounds, and it makes it hard for us. But we were right there, and they just made a couple more plays than us towards the end, and got it done.
Yeah.
There was a massive support of the Philippines here tonight. It almost felt like somewhat of a home crowd for the Philippines. Can you just talk to us what that support was like for the team?
You know, it's just something we have everywhere we go, and it's really an amazing thing. It's you know, it doesn't matter where we go to the Middle East, or we go to Europe, or we go to you know, other parts of Asia. Obviously here down under, whether it be New Zealand or Australia, we have those crowds, and it's just unique to what we do, and it's so easy for us to kind of take it, you know, get used to them and think, well, but we forget how unique that is. No other team, I don't think any other national team in the world really has that kind of following, and you know, that makes it even tougher when we don't deliver for them. You know, we didn't deliver for them tonight. Obviously, we played with a lot of pride, and I think they'll take pride in what we played. But bottom line is, we got to win games for them, and we didn't tonight. And that because they're there and because they give us so much support, when we do fail, it's a lot harder to take as a group. You know, we really take it hard when we don't play well in front of the hometown our home crowd.
Dwight, same question to you. Your name seemed to get a big pop every time you touch the ball. Just talk to us about that support that you felt.
Only the girls, by the way.
No, it means a lot. Everywhere we go, we have almost like a home crowd, and so, you know, we never play in an empty gym really, because there's Filipinos everywhere, and it means a lot to play for the country and see all of the Filipinos around the world. So, you know, I never take it for granted coming here, and I just, you know, try my best and try and be available always for the team.
If there are no further questions, that'll end the first part of our press conference. Coach Dwight, safe travels. Thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back with the second half of our press conference very shortly. Cheers, Coach. Kia ora anō, welcome back to our press conference. We're now joined by Tall Blacks head coach Judd Flavel and forward Ruben Tarangi. Just a quick reminder, please ensure your phones are on silent. Judd, we'll come to you first. Your immediate thoughts on tonight's game, bro?
Ooh, a lot of thoughts. A game like that, there's a lot going on. The game could have gone either way. I think that's a true test of international basketball. We had some objectives that we were looking to do. Obviously, Brownlee, who's a big part of their focal point offensively. We did a great job with him. Obviously, that opened up certain things for others, and they capitalised. Some of it, like we get together Tuesday. Was Tuesday our first practice? We get 3 practices in together, and we've got an experienced group, and probably the experience and composure is what got the job done down the stretch. I say that in the same breath, I have Carlin Davison out there, getting those moments at the end of the game. So, real big win for us, the Tall Blacks, and we came here with the objective to obviously get the win. We knew Philippines was going to be a very tough opponent. They always have been, and like I said to the guys in the locker room, very proud of the way that they held their resilience and composure down the stretch.
And Ruben, your immediate thoughts?
I think, from a player's perspective, I thought we did a good job of, retaining the information that we got from the coaches over the 3 days. And
the riggers have commenced working in the roof. The amber lights are operating in the bowler's now hard hat area. Anyone who is in the bowl must be wearing a hard hat. Hard hats are available in the loading bay, located back behind the stage.
Clip that one.
The riggers have commenced working.
We're still going.
The
Go again.
The amber lights are operating in the bowl is now hard hat area.
Take two.
Anyone who is in the bowl must be wearing a hard hat. Hard hats are
It's already
available
gone.
in the loading bay, located back
Something about
behind
hard
the
hats.
stage. Thank you very much.
Right, after that intermission, I'll re-ask the question. Ruben, your immediate thoughts on tonight's game, bro?
Yeah, like I said, I thought us players retained a lot of the information that we got from the coaches over the 3 days. I thought we executed well, held our composure. Obviously, Philippines made some big shots, and a lot of those shots could break a team down, but we came out and stuck with it, stuck with our plan, and came out with the win.
Nice. I'd like to open the floor to questions now. I will start with you, Mark.
Judd, just obviously took a lot of composure to get up and double OT. What did you like about what your guys delivered, I guess, in those big moments? What stood out to you, in those key moments of the game?
Just, when you got a crowd like the Philippines that turn up, every game feels like an away game. That crowd, they might have been louder than what they were in Manila. And so there is something to be said about just the noise and the momentum of the game and how, that can sometimes, for athletes or for competitors in those moments can, in the battle arena, throw some different types of dynamics at you, and just really glad with our way to, because that game could have got away. I forget, but we might have been down by 4 or something, and we clawed our way back. Every possession is so important, and then just little moments as well. We didn't have a lot into the playbook, but we executed just a great high-low down the stretch there. We got Sam open for a dunk. Those are the things I think that we get better at when we are together longer, but just really, once again, holding our nerve and being able to figure things out. I said to the group, I do depend on them to be problem solvers out there, and that's where obviously some of the experience comes in. But I guess, like I said in the opening, just really proud of them for staying together, while that could have been shaken a lot of teams around.
Rubes and Shea combined for, I think, 43 points. How important was their experience and their solidity and all those sort of attributes that they bring? Yeah,
they turned up big moments. Just had a little one of those moments that he had, just the stampede, which Ruben's been known for years, and seeing them, I guess, take on the game, take on the moment, and it's nothing new to them. And I do think those moments, there are times that I guess can be difference makers between players and athletes, like how they approach the game, and when they get into those situations, you still got to play the game and block out that noise. But it's hard, it's one of those things that I think, with obviously a lot of experience, these guys have seen that before. But they were huge. They were huge tonight. Shea getting to the foul line, and I'll shout out to Carlin Davison as well. Sometimes in the end of the game, there's some plays to be made, and he made a couple of big plays.
And one goal, I guess we haven't seen a lot on the Tall Blacks jersey, is Wardenberg. What did you make of his? What does he add to this group, and how well did you think him and the other Sam, guys who've been friends for a long time but haven't played much together in recent years, how well do you think they played together?
Yeah, that's right. I think for this new group, we get to these windows and we have a lot of the core that sticks around, and then you get some individuals that come in, and obviously the two Sams, started the game, played a lot together. Wardenberg gives us the dynamic of being able to go slide him at the 3, potentially. We didn't do that tonight, but 4, played him at the 5. We went into switching. I can't remember if that was at the end of the regulation time, but we started to switch because they were hurting us with what we were doing initially. And he gives us the versatility. It's his off-season right now. He finished playing in Puerto Rico probably about 5-6 weeks ago. And I think the lungs were going, the legs were probably dead. The boys are going to feel it tomorrow, as some of those guys. Rubes is actually in pretty good nick, and were you cramping up, or was it just a knee thing? But we had some guys like Meninga, Shea was another one that haven't played a lot or done it to this level. So those guys were definitely emptied the tank. And, we had to sort of manage, I guess, some of those minutes down the stretch.
Just lastly, before I hand it over, how big was second in the pool for you guys? How important is that moving forward?
Yeah, that absolutely. From, I guess, our opening chat together as a team, is that we fully understand what's on stake for us. And we've got some lofty goals. And we know we need time together. Continuity is a beautiful thing. We don't necessarily get that as much as what we used to back in the day. And with these windows, you just, you've got to be able to put it together quickly. 3 days to prepare for a game. We don't necessarily make too many strides ahead each window. It's just coming together and keeping it simple and having a lot of clarity so that we can go out and win a ball game. But absolutely, our goals are get through these windows. We've got our sights on the World Cup, obviously, and it's been a while since we've been to the Olympics, so why not? Why not us? Why not this group?
Fellas, hell of a game. Really, really good game. Massive presence of Filipinos here as well. How do you keep yourself grounded, both of you, in a game like this with a hostile crowd that's honestly against you?
For me and the players, I think we just got to stay together. A lot of those moments, Ramos hitting a big three, crowd going wild, it can throw you off your game. But I thought we did a good job of huddling and moving on to the next play and sticking with it. We had a lot of moments that could have broken us, and we stuck with it and did a good job in that game.
Thoughts, John, on that as well?
Yeah, I mean, what Ruben said, and there were times where the emotions was getting the better of us, and these guys, it wasn't necessarily me, it was the group centering themselves, and that's important. Somewhere along, I can't remember once again which overtime it was, but I kind of changed my tack too, because obviously as a coach you're caught up into the game and emotions get involved as well. But there was some point during that, I can't remember which overtime it was, but I just had a little smile on my face because I sat back for a little bit. I'm like, obviously soaking it in, looking at what's going on, and here we go again, and it helped me. I'm not sure if it helped them, but they were probably in the same mindset too. So a lot of us that have been around basketball understand that these are the types of moments, and you got to, I don't know, it keeps you alive. Like, I think having those moments is cool. It puts a lot more value on getting that win and walking away with that tough win.
Judd, talk us through the big man rotation and the versatility that you have with not only the three Sams and Tohi there as well, with the outside shooting, the ability to go bigger, maybe a bit smaller as well. How do you sort of approach a game against the Philippines like that with the versatility of the four bigs?
Yeah, it's nice to have, absolutely. And if we had a few more trainings, we'd probably... I mean, actually, we went to the versatile lineup because we changed what we did defensively. We hadn't trained with Sam Wardenberg at the 5 all week, and so we just, in those moments, we make a couple of adjustments, and we just got to... I think we had Ruben playing the 3 at one stage. And so, these guys do have versatility. The most important thing for me as a coach is making sure that they're all on the same page. So that's shortening the playbook, simplifying everything that we have. Sometimes it does leave you vulnerable in terms of being able to make adjustments, but or being able to execute those adjustments. We're doing it in live game time, in the biggest moment that we've got. So I guess, that is what it is. We understand. The Philippines comparison, they had a couple of games warm up to this. They've been together for, I guess, like 10 days or so at least. So we know that we have to, there's going to be a mess at sometimes. And like I said, we just got to be quick problem solvers and, doing some things, learning as we go.
We'll just go last question, Finn.
Ruben, is there any way to prepare for a physical battle like that?
I think we do a good job of preparing for physical battles like that because we are a physical team. We come up against it every single training, but I think the Philippines, head off to them, they actually brought it, and they were super physical on our jams and our rebounding. They were hitting us back, but it's something that we like, and it's something that we hang our hat on, that physicality, and we enjoyed it.
Thank you, everyone. That'll end our press conference. Thanks to the media. Thank you, Judd. Thank you, Ruben.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Go get some rest.